Well, let's just give you my idea on this. Because in the UK, you're told one thing, but everyone else is told something else. And we wouldn't want everyone else knowing the something that's being fed to the people in the UK. And the same applies to your country, wherever you might be. It's the same thing.
So what Chris is now doing is he's comparing the media of the Western world to countries like Iran, Russia, China, Saudi Arabia, countries where freedom of speech is trampled on. You're told one thing, but the rest of the world knows something else entirely. Like, for example, Russia's violation of human rights in Georgia. We're told, they're told this is a great war for Russia. We're protecting our people, but we're told all over the world that this is a human rights violation. It doesn't work that way here. Here in America, Europe, we have a pretty liberal, well, I was going to say liberal media, but then I realised I mentioned America. But, okay, most of the free world we have an unbiased, we have a free and open media. For example, the entire world knew about the parliamentary expenses scandal here in the UK. The entire world knew about the NHS being targeted by America when they were talking about bringing in a universal healthcare system there, and how the American media was making false and unjust claims against the NHS. Now, the only time I can actually recall the media being biased was the Iraq War. Not the UK media, to be honest. I think although the UK media could be accused of it, I think it was more open and honest than the Americans. I actually did watch the American news stations. We get them broadcast here on cable and satellite. And I watched them at the start of the Iraq War, and to be honest, it was rather disturbing the way it was shown there. All the media was behind President Bush, behind the Iraq War, and the reason for the invasion, whereas here, the media picked up the case and they reviewed it thoroughly before saying yay or nay to the war. They pointed out that the vast majority of people here were against the war. Fox News bought the story that President Bush was just fed false intelligence by the CIA, whereas here the media thoroughly investigated and actually uncovered the truth about Blair's case for war, which was that his case for war, Alistair Campbell had basically copied a PhD thesis. It was a PhD thesis that he'd downloaded from the internet. But it's neither here nor there. In general, 2012 the media is like Lisa Simpson giving rather to Bart fair and unbiased. Well, except Fox News, obviously. But Chris, you weren't kept off the media because it was a conspiracy against you. Knock it off, man.
It's very easy to work out. If you look at the media darlings such as Alex the Freemason Jones, David the Freemason Ike, etc., all of these people, whatever garbage they spew forth, goes all over the place. It even makes the news.
I don't really recall Alex Jones getting any mainstream media attention anywhere in the last, I don't know, ever. The only time you ever really hear about him is his radio shows, which get advertised or reposted on YouTube by his dangerous lunatic subscribers and followers, and thoroughly debunked by the people who like to point out that Alex Jones is himself a dangerous lunatic. David Icke, the last time I ever heard of him was a small piece saying that he was going to stand as an MP, or try and be elected as an MP, and he failed miserably. other than that, I don't think any of the media mainstream has really heard of him, other than Penn and Teller's bullshit and the infamous Terry Wogan show where he proclaimed he was Jesus.
But when someone decrypts the chessboard, the game of chess itself, and shows that it is satanic, and that it's from where all the designs for the Freemason symbols comes from, nothing. Not a dicky bird. You can't hear anything. It's not on a single news channel. It's not in a single newspaper. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it?
No, you can't hear anything from the news, but the sound of laughter from everyone who watched it on YouTube, I'm pretty sure, Chris, you can hear that from miles. Other than that little siren going off in your head, saying, "The Freemasons are coming! The Freemasons are coming! The Freemasons are coming!" If
you needed further proof that the news is not exactly news, but a program for your mind, I think that's it. Let's see what they make of the rest of my videos. Let's see how far I have to go in decrypting their symbolism before they finally turn around and have to admit it. It can't be that far, can it? Or are they going to deny it to the end? I think that's exactly what they're going to do. But there's no denying the flames of hell, and there's no denying the freezing cold of hell, because the book of Enoch says that hell is both hot and cold. Well, enjoy your stay there, guys.
Well, Chris, I got bad news for you. The media is not going to pay a blind bit of notice to your decryptions. The only way the media is going to pay any attention to you is if you bomb Broadcasting House, the building you refer to as Nibiru Palace. You bomb that, and I guarantee you they'll pay attention to you. They're not going to pay attention to you because you're just some crackpot on the internet. I'm certainly going to pay attention to you because it's the funniest shit I've seen in a long time. And, well, the media might pay attention to you in another way. Somebody can maybe get in touch with me if they, and tell me if this is possible. I want to know, is it possible to use Chris's videos on the internet to maybe refer him to see a psychiatrist? Because I think between you and me, Chris, you certainly need to see one. So yeah, let's wait and see the rest of your decryptions, Chris, and I hope you don't mind me picking apart all of your dumb arguments. Till next time, motherfuckers, this is Shredder of the motherfucking Faith. Peace out, Gorilla.